May the peace of the Lord be with you, my dear friends. In this 15th Sunday in Ordinary Time, we are going to answer the question that the scholar of law made to Jesus when he asked him, "And who is my neighbor?" And Jesus responded with the parable of the Good Samaritan, where there was a man traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he fell in the hands of robbers. And not only did they rob him, but they left him on the side road half dead, my dear friends. A Levite and a priest passed by, but they passed on the opposite side of the road and they continued with their business. But then there was this Samaritan who, when he saw this man half dead, he felt compassion for him, and he immediately went to his aid. And he poured oil and wine over his wounds and bandaged them. Then he lifted him up on his own animal, took him to an inn and cared for him. The next day he took out 2 silver coins and gave them to the innkeeper with the instruction to take care of him. Yes, my dear friends, the true neighbor is one who shows mercy to anyone, even and above all to the enemies, my dear friends. In fact, the Samaritans and the Jews were in conflict with each other, and the Samaritans knew that that man was a Jew, but nonetheless he showed mercy, my dear friends. Our Maltese saint, Saint George Preka, once said that the neighbor is anyone who needs our help. Yes, my dear friends, the neighbor is not only the poor that do not have money or that do not have nothing to eat, but there are rich people who are poor in their hearts because they feel isolated, they feel loneliness. So if the occasion comes for us to meet some kind of neighbor, let us fill our hearts with compassion as that Samaritan man did. That is the law that God embedded in us, my dear friends. And this law is so near to us. If we act accordingly, my dear friends, we will inherit eternal life. Greetings, my dear friends, from our Capuchin Friary of Calcara on the island of Malta. May God bless you and keep you in His loving and tender embrace all the days of your life. Bye-bye, my dear friends. Take care.